I got another flat. So I went to buy a tube that fits, but they didn't have any. So now we're looking for a bike shop so I can go buy a tube. I got the tube out and I'm changing it by myself. Yay! Thanks to Craig Hurley's handy dandy training for me. But yeah, so I gotta go find the right tube. Can't believe all these flat tires. Okay, I am in Red Wing. We have the Oofda shop, which is good for fine Scandinavian. Every now and then you'll hear me say the word Oofda and like an exclamation, and there is Red Wing, Minnesota. Alright, this is my path, guys. See ya. These birds is not like the other. See that seagull trying to fit in and become a duck? He's not a duck. All the rest are ducks, though. That poor little seagull stands alone. Isn't this beautiful? This is Lake Pepin, guys. Beautiful. It's a beautiful day. My tires are both pumped up still, and I'm driving. Pedaling. Woo! Hi guys! I am done biking for the day. It's dark. I just got out of the shower and I am sitting in the car now because I couldn't find a place with light. So I'm sorry that it's so dark, but I just wanted to give you the recap for today. Well, yesterday we got such a late start. We had a rest day and we were able to go home for the rest day on Saturday, and so we got a really late start leaving yesterday because we had taken that time to unload everything, freshen everything up, wash clothes, wash the bedding, vacuum out the car, repack everything, and so we got a lot later start than I would have liked, but I was so thankful to be able to have that done again before we take off and won't be able to come back home for a while. Yesterday I only got to bike for about 45 minutes because of just leaving so late, and I was pretty defeated because there was this one hill. I've been doing hills, but they haven't been really steep, except that one video that you guys saw like way back when I was on the bike trail. But like on the shoulder of the roads, they haven't been really steep. They've been like inclines, but like steady inclination and then drop down and then steady inclination. Well, yesterday it was like incline, boop, steep, and I was so close to the top of the hill. Then I had to quit, and I was so mad and I felt so defeated. But today was a new day. Let me tell you, I conquered those stinking hills. I could have conquered the hill yesterday, today, and so I felt really good. It was a great day to be pedaling. It felt so good to put my feet back on the pedals and go. I kind of ached for it over the weekend, which is really kind of shocking that I would be like, oh, so ready to get back on the bike after one day of resting. So that's what we did, and today was a great day for pedaling. It was beautiful. There were lots of eagles where we're at. This is an eagle hotspot for migrating, and so we saw a lot of bald eagles, a lot of golden eagles as I've been pedaling, a lot of ducks and geese and seagulls. You probably saw that video too. So a lot of fun things. I've met a lot of fun people today. Today I met a man named Richard who was probably in his late 50s, and he saw me walking around with my tire and tube because you saw earlier I got another flat tire and I've blown through all my tubes. So I had to go find the one that would fit my particular bike, and finally did. And he stopped me and he goes, oh man, that looks like you had a blowout. And so I told him, and we started talking, and instantly it was like, oh, we're best friends. Have you guys ever had that experience where you met somebody, you just start sharing with them and being authentic and genuine and who you are, and they connect with you, and it's like you could tell them anything and you know them forever, or you're just super comfortable with them? Well, that's how it was today with Richard, and he was telling me about his avid bike experiences. He loves biking, and it doesn't sound like he does it anymore. He's gotten a little older and his body doesn't let him do it, but he's biked cross country, from the West Coast to the East Coast, and so he was giving me all these tips, and he was making sure I had all the right equipment, and so we were just having a great time talking about biking and what we each did, what I was doing, what my goals were for this trip, and sharing kindness and love, and he loved that. So it was really fun to talk to him. Then about 22 miles down the road, I took a little break. There was a Burger King right off my trail here that had a picnic area. So I just went over there, and I found a couple that were sitting out there, and I went over and introduced myself and started sharing life with a stranger, and sharing over water and pops, sharing stories and loving on them and their beautiful dog. They had a golden lab whose name was Gus. This was the McMasters that I was talking to. And so I just took time to be with them, and took time to listen and to talk and to get to know them. And so that was really good. It was really nice to meet them. They weren't from here. They were from more, let's see, where were they from? Oh, Rochester area. So they were up here, but they were from Rochester. So they were just enjoying the weather because it's such a nice day in October for Minnesota. So it was nice to be able to talk to them. And I just want to encourage you guys, when you are out shopping, just take one moment. It doesn't take anything to go up to somebody that's working there and tell them thank you for a good job that they're doing, like stocking shelves, or how nice they are with a customer, or anything that may seemingly go unnoticed to people, or you think, oh, that doesn't matter. It really does. Oop, darkness. It really does matter, and you won't, I know this from experience, it's not something they forget. They go home and they tell their friends, oh, I had this person say this, and they commented and they complimented me, and it really means a lot to people. So next time you go shopping, do that for me. Just take one moment, find one person that's working there, and thank them for the good job that they're doing, or for the way that the store looks, or anything like that. Find a reason to thank them and to love on them. It doesn't take anything to love on people. It doesn't cost you anything. So I would encourage you to do that. I wanted to say thank you, since we're talking about being thankful. I wanted to say thank you to Anne. Anne, you have been such a blessing to me, and I appreciate your sweet spirit. I appreciate getting to know you over the last few months. And I appreciate your prayers, and I hope that you had a wonderful day. I've been praying for you while I've been biking today, and I just hope your day was wonderful, and that you had just a sweet kiss from heaven today. Thank you, guys. I want you to have a wonderful night, all of you, and I'll see you tomorrow.